A long time ago, in a busy marketplace, there was a man named Scripto who owned the most popular shop in town. Because of his success, other shopkeepers got jealous of him. But Scripto didn't worry about them. Instead, he was very worried about his son, Artie, who was very sick and needed an operation. Scripto worked hard day and night, saving up money until he finally had enough for Artie's surgery. Luckily, the operation was a success. But when Artie woke up, something strange happened. The first thing he saw was a scary, ghost-like figure, an old man who looked like he belonged in a nightmare. At first, Artie didn't think much of it, and he was sent home from a hospital. His parents were happy, thinking everything was fine now. But when Artie got home, he started seeing the creepy figure again. It kept showing up, scaring him over and over. Finally, Artie couldn't keep it to himself anymore and told his mom. She took him to a doctor, who checked his eyes and found nothing wrong. The doctor said it was probably just stress from the surgery and told him not to worry. One evening, Scripto was closing his shop when he found a small package outside. Curious, he opened it and was shocked. Inside were items used for black magic. Scared, he threw the package away and hurried home. But after that, his shoulder started to hurt badly. When he got home and saw Artie, something even stranger happened. Artie screamed when he saw his dad because there was a scary, ghostly figure sitting on Scripto's shoulders. Only Artie could see it. Now scared, Scripto knew something was wrong. He called a man named Rustm, who was known for dealing with strange and scary things. Rustm came over and explained something terrible. The ghost had followed Scripto from the market because of a powerful curse. Scripto asked why only Artie could see the spirits, and Rustm explained that during the surgery, Artie's mind had opened up, letting him see things most people couldn't. Scripto didn't want his son to be afraid anymore, so Rustm said he couldn't close this ability completely, but he could do a ritual to make sure Artie would only see spirits who wanted to be seen. Scripto agreed, and Rustm did the ritual. Before leaving, Rustm warned that Artie must never visit the market again. This would be important later. 13 years passed. Artie was now a young man, and life had been peaceful for his family. Nothing strange had happened for years. Artie was about to start college, and the last day to pay his admission fees arrived. Since Scripto hadn't given him the money yet, Artie's mom asked him to go get it from the shop. But when Artie heard that he had to go to the market, he looked worried. He remembered what going there could mean. His mom told him to focus, go straight to the shop, and come back quickly without looking around. Artie followed her advice and didn't make eye contact with anyone. But as soon as he entered the market, things started to change. Ghostly shapes appeared everywhere. Artie was scared but kept walking. He accidentally bumped into a man who shouted at him angrily. Artie didn't understand why the man was upset until another shopkeeper explained that the man had just lost his daughter. Artie felt sorry for him and continued on. Outside his father's shop, Artie overheard a conversation where his uncle was warning Scripto to stop doing something risky, but Scripto stayed quiet. Artie became suspicious that something was wrong. After his uncle left, Scripto gave Artie the money, and Artie went home. That night, as Scripto was locking up the shop, he found another bundle outside, just like the first one. Without thinking, he opened it. This time, it contained even darker magical items. Soon after, he started hearing strange whispers and voices that scared him. Panicked, he tried to push the voices away and quickly drove home. When he got home, his wife saw that something was wrong, but Scripto didn't say anything. He went straight to bed. That night, Scripto had a nightmare where a scary old woman told him that a dark ritual had been completed. She said that a demon named Sabangi had been summoned to destroy him and his family. Then, the demon entered his body, causing him terrible pain as he slept. It wasn't just a dream, it was real. Scripto screamed in pain and Artie rushed in. But by the time Artie got there, Scripto seemed to be sleeping. The next morning, everything seemed normal until Scripto suddenly coughed up blood during breakfast. But it wasn't just blood, he coughed up bits of animal bones. The family was scared and took him to the hospital, but the doctors couldn't find out what was wrong. Back at the shop, some of Scripto's workers said he had been cursed by black magic. Scripto didn't believe them and told them to leave. Since Scripto was too sick to work, his wife took over running the shop. But at home, Artie's younger brother Arif came home and noticed something odd. A door opened on its own, leading him outside. There, he found another bundle of black magic items, the same kind their father had found. He didn't know what it was, so he opened it. Right away, weird voices and shadowy spirits began following Arif too. Things got worse quickly. That night, when the family returned home, they found Arif burning with fever. At the same time, Scripto's condition got worse too. Artie heard strange sounds from his dad's room and rushed in to find him choking on nothing. Something invisible was hurting him. They quickly took Scripto to the hospital. His body was cold, and the doctor said he had slipped into a coma. Artie was heartbroken. Since Scripto needed constant care, Artie's mom stayed at the hospital, and Artie had to take care of the shop. But when he went there, he found the shop was falling apart. Customers had stopped coming, and the workers had quit. Artie tried to manage it on his own and stayed strong. One night, after the market closed, a girl walked into the shop. She seemed normal at first, but then she revealed her ghostly face. Terrified, Artie followed her and saw her vanish into another shop. He went inside and found a hidden room full of black magic items. That's when the shop owner showed up and angrily blamed Artie's family for what had happened to his daughter. Scared and confused, Artie ran home. Desperate for help, he called Rustm, the only person who had helped him with spirits before. Rustm came over and was shocked by the dark energy around the house. He gave each family member protective bands, but warned them the curse might be too powerful to stop. Soon after, things took a tragic turn. Artie's brother Arif got worse and passed away. Artie was devastated. He confronted his uncle, thinking he was behind it all. In his anger, he demanded answers. That's when his uncle revealed the truth. He wasn't the one who had cursed the family. It all started with Scripto. Years ago, when Scripto was struggling, his uncle had helped him build the shop. As business grew, other merchants got jealous. Some of them secretly used black magic to hurt each other. Scripto didn't understand at first, but when he saw his family suffering, he turned to black magic himself. He found a powerful sorceress and used her spells to strike back at his enemies. His business thrived, but when he targeted a man named Cisak with a stronger curse, something went wrong. Cisak survived, but his daughter died. In revenge, Cisak used ocean magic to summon a demon named Sabungi to destroy Scripto's family. After learning this dark history, Artie rushed home to destroy all the black magic items. But before he could do anything, someone threw a burning pouch into their house. His mother found it and opened it, and she quickly became very ill. When Artie came back, he called Rustm again. Rustm checked the pouch and confirmed it contained ocean magic, the deadliest kind. He told Artie that anyone who opened one of these cursed bundles was doomed. Artie himself had never opened one, which is why he hadn't been hurt yet. But his father, brother, and now his mother had all suffered from them. Rustm took the pouch with him, hoping to find a way to break the curse. But the damage had already been done. That night, a terrifying bird-like demon, Sabungi, attacked their home and killed Artie's mother. Now, only Artie and his sister were left. Artie was determined to end the nightmare once and for all. Rustm returned with a plan. He explained that Sabungi could only be defeated using water from the 7 oceans that had been used to wake him. The only way to gather the right water was through spiritual vision. So Rustm helped Artie's sister awaken her third eye, just like Artie had years ago. Together, they set out on their journey. At each ocean, they faced dangerous spirits and guardians trying to stop them. With bravery and clever thinking, they overcame every challenge and collected the sacred water they needed to save their father. Meanwhile, Rustm stayed behind to protect Scripto with his own magic. But Sabungi was getting stronger. Sensing the danger, the demon attacked Rustm first, killing him. Then, he went after Artie's uncle and killed him too. Just as Sabungi was about to finish off Scripto, Artie and his sister returned. They found their home in chaos, with their protectors gone. There was no time to mourn. They rushed to their father and poured the sacred ocean water over him, each drop breaking the curse. Before they could pour the final drop, Sabungi arrived. He attacked Artie's sister and tried to stop Artie, but Artie didn't back down. Thinking quickly, he splashed the last water in a way that hit his father indirectly. That was enough. The room filled with light, and the black magic shattered. Sabungi screamed and disappeared. Scripto was finally free. But there was one last moment. Far away, Cisak noticed his magic candle had gone out. This meant the curse had failed. He panicked and ran to the sorceress, who was also scared. They both knew what was coming. Sabungi appeared behind them. The sorceress was the first to die, and then Cisak met the same fate. With that, the curse was finally broken. In the last scene, Scripto promised his family that he would never use black magic again. And that's how the haunting story came to an end.